Hello, and welcome to my first video. Dragonus Omega here. Had a couple of questions asked to me about my minecart system on TownyRealms. Um, so hopefully I can answer some of those questions anybody may have had. So, first off, this is the second time for making this video because my mic didn't want to work. If anybody's ever had that issue, you know how frustrating it can be. So, without further ado, in my town of Abbith, you're going to, when you find my subway station, you will find that I have Arena and I think Gateway. The other stations have Arena and Abbith, and I think that pretty much covers it. But yeah, so different destinations. So you'll click where you want to go, and then you'd go over, you'd call the cart, and cart shows up. And then of course you're going to, get in the cart, and you're going to press the button to go, and you'll go. So basically, it's a fully automated system. Don't have to worry about breaking a cart or keeping a cart with you. It'll pop out a cart when you need a cart, and it will then deliver the cart back to the system. I'll show you how that works real quick here. Real quick. Okay. So, so the calling of the cart. Well, the calling of the cart's pretty simple. I'm going to have a button, redstone, and depending on your length of redstone, you're going to need some repeaters. It's going to go to a dispenser. The dispenser is then going to shoot the cart out onto the track, and yeah, basically that's how the first part of the system works. The second part of the system is the cart's going to go to its destination. Once it's arrived at its destination, you're going to get out, you're going to step on this pressure plate. Well, the pressure plate tells the cart to go and gets broken by a cactus and falls into the hopper. The hopper is then going to take the cart and plunk it into the dispenser. And so that's basically how the system works. It's a simple system. I'm sure there's tons of YouTube videos on how this whole process works. There's also there's videos on how everything works nowadays. Now the the town selector, or the towns track selector is sorry, been working all night. So we have arena, we have town, depending on which one you select. So if you're not familiar with how tracks work under different circumstances, so if the track is on, you notice it changes, and if it's off, see, so depending on or off, we'll have to break that, put down a new one. Okay, so I have to go back and make any more videos. So, yeah, so how this all works out is, in my previous video, I did that one. So, let's go ahead, and yes, I'm breaking it all down for you. And actually, if you go in reverse, let's play the video backwards. Yeah, you're right. I could have. I could have just started a brand new video or a brand new section, made a couple of these. But no, I decided to do this the long way, or the hard way. Why? Because I'm just a little torqued. So, okay, so what we're going to need is redstone repeaters, redstone torches, a button, couple buttons, depending on how big you want this thing. And we're gonna start off, and this is your front wall, just like that. And then we're gonna go through and we're gonna place a line. And now, what I'm doing is, if you're just doing two selectors, you do not need a reset. I prefer to have a reset just so it does that. So, um, yeah, I like it to where all the lights turn off. So we will do just the selectors. And we will make a third selector to show you kind of how this all works. So you have your first set there. You have then where your button's going to go. So we need buttons. On top of that, we're going to need destinations. So we're going to D again, nothing, and A. So, okay. So those are where we're going to go to. Now, what you want to do is we're going to dig that out. Little trench, we're going to put down 3 repeaters. On top of the next one, we're going to do torches. Now, place our blocks on top of the repeaters. Going to put down 3 more repeaters. Full tick. Alright, so those are all full tick. Now, place down some blocks again. On top of those blocks, we want 3 torches. And then I believe, oops, fail. Alright, so we have that going for us. And we're going to use lamps. Another video I saw used, what was it? It was a block out here. And you guys might like this better than what I did, but yeah, so some people do it that way, and then when it's selected, the little torch lights up. I don't really care for that look, so I'm doing it my way. And if you don't like it, get out! No. Everybody has their own way of doing things. Now, I dug that out, and the reason I dug that out was for some repeaters. And notice how I'm staggering them, because you know what happens if we do that, then they're all going to want to turn on, and we can't have that. We want each one individual to turn on. So now here comes the tricky parts. The first one just comes straight out and down, so 1, 2, and then the ground, and there, and there. So on this one, we're going to come off of this and just place redstone down and a torch at the end. Pretty simple. Not too hard, not too complicated. The next one is actually still not too hard, not too complicated, but we need a block here and then let's see here, if that goes through that, goes down, so that keeps that from happening, and, whoop, whoa, what, what? Oh, I tell ya. Okay, so we got that. Now, the reason I did it that way is because if we remove that, it all connects, and that just makes a big mess. So we don't want that. We want it to be separated, and then we're going to go torch. And I do believe that at this point, and I messed something up, didn't I? Did I mess it up? I think I may have messed it up. Okay, so, and then the third one is going to be just like the first one, and I'll bet you I did mess that up. So you're all going to be, what do you mean you messed up? Well, I messed it up, but nothing major. I didn't mess anything major up that we can't fix. So they're all on right now. Let's do a little test. Gather my torches, and they're all coming on, and yeah, so that's what we did. This middle one here needs to be changed out, and what we need to do is basically get rid of those, and the furthest away is going to be that. And you're going, what's the difference? Well, the torch actually needs to light up this redstone if at all possible. So there. I mean, it's still the same pattern. It's a staggered pattern, and I could have just switched these two out and then did whatever, but I didn't feel like it. I wanted to make things more complicated than they actually were. And I need a torch there. There we go. And 1. All right. And then 2. And 3. Yep. So they all work. Now the reset is basically just that. It just turns them all off. And if you're interested in the reset, it's really simple. We're going to go ahead and just make another line here. Everything else we don't really need to worry about. We can put a repeater here. We don't have to worry about any clicks on that unless you want it to match everything else that's already there and put a little delay on the light. Then we're going to go there. We're going to put a redstone torch on top, and that is pretty much our reset. And our sign. We need to have our sign, don't we? So, whoa. Rest. Yes, rest. Oh, that would be good. So that's what we do. And there's our reset. Resets the whole thing to show you that it does work. See? All right. That's pretty much the system. The hardest part is when you're doing your track selector. Like over here when you're doing your tracks, you know, which way do I want my cart to go to? Or, yeah, which way do I want my cart to go? Hardest part is basically that. And even for 3, what you're looking at is because you can't just, oh, well, I'll just put my redstone to over there. That doesn't really work if you're, oh, look at that. It didn't work. All right, so what you can do is use repeaters. Not the entire distance. You shouldn't need it the entire distance, but let's say we're going to go and light up, let's go out to here. We want to light up those 3. Well, these shouldn't be right next to each other. It should be spaced out a bit because these would be your tracks. So we want our first one over there. How are we going to do this? Well, we could start redstone here, or we could just branch off redstone. And I don't remember. I think it's like 14 you can go before it needs it. And then that. I think that'll be okay. And here, well, we can do what we did before. Where'd you break the block? I don't know. The pressure. Okay, so Yeah, and I always put in extra repeaters, just it doesn't hurt anything really. So that's our first track selected. That's our no track or blank, whatever, selected, and that's the last track. And then you reset. So yeah, I like Dragon Ball Z, as you can see. But yeah, this is just my tester world. I try to build stuff here before I put it in my town. My town. Yeah, my town. Um, so yeah, that's basically it. If there's any other questions, people want to try building one of these things in their town, I think it's great. Go for it. If you need help, I can try to help. I'm not a professional. I tinker. I'm a tinkerer. So I do like puzzles and trying to solve things. So yeah, um, that's pretty much it. I'll head over to my town here and show you the track system there. Hello, and we're back. And this is Abbith. I know you're expecting a train station or a subway station, however. But I wanted to do a quick shout out to Saladoria. Um, she, I hired her to build me a house, and she built me a very fine house. Wonderful house. I really like this house. And the great thing is, she's for hire. So, if anybody else out there is going, hey, where can I find a wonderful house or a wonderful house builder? Well, she would be the person to find. Um, what'd she charge? It was $1,000. I think I paid 5,000 for this, and worth every penny. I think smaller structures, depending. I mean, she has her rates, so. But if you get with her, she'll be able to tell you. Oh, if you couldn't tell, I do use shaders when I'm playing, for the most part. Um, but yeah, so I just wanted to. We'll do a quick run through here, just because I'm doing a shout out. But yeah, I I think I think it had turned out very nice. We go out here and we have a little porch area. Um, the basement, I'd have to build the basement, but so I'm basically going to let it just, it works itself into a cave. It worked out great. Here, we'll venture down here. So yeah, she put up, maybe she put up torches. She put up a lot of torches if she did. I could have been down here before, and she just kind of incorporated it. So, but yeah, yep, and you have the porch area here, and little dock. I basically gave her like 3 different spots. I said, I like the style of your houses, whatever you think, and she came up with this, and worth every penny. Got a little closet here, chest. Um, and go up the stairs. Got a nice, put in a chandelier. Just wonderful work. Little chest area. Store some of your things. Very nice house. Let's go on out here. Have a little deck. And yeah, this wasn't part of the deck, but I'll just kind of show you around. Look at the chimney. I love that chimney. It's just so cute. Skip over that. Yeah, so. Yeah, so without further ado. God, it's a beautiful house. Beautiful, beautiful house. All right. So, oh yeah. She even made me a little mailbox there. Oh, left me an anvil and a gem. Wow. Maybe. Maybe I put that. I don't know. But in any case, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Alright, so yes, I have villagers in my town. Ba-dum-bum-bum. So, here is the subway station. We'll go on in here. And yeah. So, like I said, everything's reset. I do have some directions, please do not change the destination until player reaches theirs. So the first thing you want to do is select the destination. So let's say we're going to go to the arena. Alright. And then we're going to want to call the cart. And there was a little tone. You did hear that, right? What? No cards. Ooh. Why is there no cart? Has somebody been messing? I think somebody has been messing with my cart return. The inside look. Boom, boom. Hmm. 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 Uh-oh. Yep. Yeah, thank you. I'd like that piece back. Alright, so. And yeah, that's mainly the setup you saw in the other part of the video. So, let's do this real quick since my house. Gotta get it. Come on, up we go. And no, I'm not gonna have any in there. Real quick, just go over that. Whoa, what are you doing? I don't know. Overeager. Okay. Yeah, you know what, just for good measure. I have been using this thing a lot, so it could just be people going to the arena and not coming back to Abbith. That happens sometimes. You know what? Let's just do back. There we go. We're back again. And so I want to go ahead and load this system up, which is pretty easy actually. And like before, they're just going up, getting broken by the cactus, falling into the hopper, traveling the line of hoppers, and going back into the dispenser. So yeah, that's basically what they're doing. And if I have any extra carts, they end up, where do they end up? Well, they end up sitting in the hoppers, of course. So, we've loaded our system. Our system's all loaded up. And we are going to call our cart, which, yeah, you get a little tone. But we're going to get in, push button to go. And here we go, and we're off. Now, this is going to take a while. So what I'm going to do, and that's water. This is a long distance. So I'm going to pause it for a moment, or the video, whatever, and then come back. Alright, and we're back again with Travel the Trails. Alright, so I thought I'd show this because it kind of gets interesting here. Ooh, look at that. Wow. What? Oh, wow. There I go. And down. And down. And actually today it's running really smooth. Sometimes you get some lag in there. You know, kind of. You're like, oh. Well, speaking of, there we go. And then we get out. And then that goes into our system. And then we are now here at the arena. Ooh. So yeah, yes, I have an arena. I like my arena. It took me a day and a half to build. A day? A day. A lot of glass under the water, hidden away from the rest of the world. So yep. Um, yeah, and that's basically, and the track system's free for anybody to be able to use. I'm pretty sure I made it so everybody can use it. If not, let me know, or if you want to use it, let me know, just to kind of, I'm not doing anything today. Let's go ride the rails. It's kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun. I like it. I can add another destination, and if I move those over, I could put in, yeah, so I think I have room for another destination here. I'm not planning on building this far out. So yeah, that's basically it. Abbith, Gateway. Let's go ahead and call the cart. And yeah, they all have a tone. There we go. And I want to get in. I want to push to go. And here we go. Off again. This isn't nearly as long as the other track is. That takes forever. So yeah, I guess I'll just kind of take you on a little tour here. And the cart goes away. Now this system is basically set up the same way. Abbith to the arena, so it goes back and forth. Reset. I can have another one, which I haven't put in yet, but yeah. So, and yeah, so that's basically it. The arena. Go ahead and show you that. A lot of people seem to be amazed by that for some reason, because it's underwater, I guess. I know. It's actually over there. Here, let's options and shaders to none. Alright, so there we go. That's the arena under the water there. So yeah. And this place, I haven't figured out what I'm doing with this place yet. And this is kind of my gateway. This is what I call the gateway. I need to hang some flags up, I think. I think that'll kind of bring it out a bit. Yeah. So yeah, it was just kind of a quick idea. And then this goes all the way back into town. I'll stop here real quick. Kind of show you this. And this all started with teaching people about the tracks. This is my jail. Go down. So yeah. Used to have a pet zombie in here, but he hit me and died. So yeah, that's basically it. Oof, just kick me, why don't you? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you have any questions or you just want to kind of see the town, I'll be more than happy to. I'm not going to run all the way down there. Be more than happy to kind of show you the town. All in all, though, I think that's pretty much it for the track system. So we'll just say au revoir, alvidaze, good day, and go home. On the tracks again. Just can't wait to get on those tracks again. Alright.